Morning. It is a beautiful, sunny, snowy January day. I don't know. I think we had somewhere around 3 inches of snow yesterday. Almost positive it's going to be too much for us to do anything as far as shelling goes. When the snow gets on the corn plants, then it doesn't feed through the combine very well, and it'll eventually plug up those sieves that are trying to separate the corn from the rest of the stuff, and then you throw all the corn right out through the back. So we can't do that. If it gets really cold, which it's supposed to tonight and tomorrow morning, then you can actually just blow the snow right through. It doesn't melt and get sticky. So maybe tomorrow we could do something, but I somehow doubt it. Might try and disc a little bit today because I don't think the ground froze with the snow. It kind of insulates it. Should work all right, I think. And the snow is cold enough that it's not real slippery. You know, it's kind of crunchy snow. So we'll see. They're supposed to come down and work on this tractor today, and I'm going to try and get those weights put on. So those are the projects that I know I have to do. Other than that, we'll see what happens today. First project of the day. Those weights on that bracket right there. Yeah. First thing I'm doing is just cleaning up some of this cornstalk leaves and dirt. Gotta get all that stuff off of there so that them weights got something to hang on. So I'll get that done, then we'll hang them. All right, I've got that bracket cleaned off. Good enough. Time to put these weights up there. I'm going to use the forklift to lift them up as close as possible, but these weights weigh 105 pounds a piece. So they are heavy. Yeah, makes it not much fun, especially by yourself. But we'll get them.
You gotta fit one more on.
Yeah. I'll get it at the end though. So it's a little hard to get the video of me putting them weights on there because they're heavy and it requires 2 hands, but I got them. The way that they're held on there, there's a bolt right there that goes in, one on each end, and then there's these right here. They're kind of basically a bar with a couple of nuts welded to it that those bolts thread into. The one from this side threads into this nut, and the bolt from this end goes into this one, so they overlap. Squeeze everything into the middle, and then they're held on there. So we got to tighten those down. I don't know if you'll be able to see them squeeze together or not. Go to the other side. Good to go. So my service tech is here from John Deere. We've been driving this tractor around trying to get it to act up like it did yesterday for a little bit. It's not happening, so we're gonna hook the ripper up. We'll try it in the field, see if we can't make it work with the laptop hooked up so we can tell what's happening. Okay, so we hooked that ripper up and started running it for quite a while, trying to get the tractor to act up like it was the other day, and it took a while. I almost made another video saying that it was running fine, because yesterday that worked twice to make it act up right away again, but I didn't. So we actually ended up doing almost 20 acres before it finally did do the same thing. He had his computer plugged in and found out that it is ECU bad, something controlling some of the fuel input stuff. Yeah, so they're going to get us a new ECU maybe tomorrow, maybe on Thursday, which it's supposed to get down to 5 degrees tonight, so the ground's going to be frozen. Ain't no big deal. At least we know what the problem is and we can get it fixed. Yeah, so, however, the ground was working pretty decent out there today, so I'm going to go eat lunch, and then when I come back, we're going to go get in that tractor and do some disking and hopefully finish up what I need to do with that this fall here. So that's the plan. We'll see how it works. Might be too much snow, might be too slippery. I don't know, but we're going to try it. Cold today. Well, that was a fun little experiment. There is, see that dirt? Kind of like right in there where that hanger is. It is frozen solid, and it's not going to let them disc gangs turn on a few of them sections. So, and I can't beat it out of there with a hammer. So, no discing today. We'll have to wait for it to thaw out. Not that big of a deal. Okay. Guess we'll go find something else to do. I do have a little bit of stuff to do for seed business. I need to go through the list of corn and stuff that I have on order and let them know what they can get me shipped. So that that's done, and start taking delivery of seed pretty soon. A couple customers to call and just check in with. So I'm gonna work on that stuff in the office here for a little bit. I'll figure out what else is going on around this afternoon. Okay, I had a pretty good couple hours there doing some paperwork and making a bunch of phone calls. I think I've got 2 or 3 at least loads of seed set up for next week. So that'll be good to get some stuff delivered in there. I need to clean up and do a little more organizing down there at my seed warehouse before that stuff comes in, get the floor swept up good so that it's ready to go. I've got I also sold a little seed today, which is always a good thing. So I had a couple of customers to get a hold of. We've got a financing seed deadline here this week, so I was kind of wrapping up some of that stuff. Yeah, tomorrow, hopefully, we'll get that ECU. They weren't sure if they would have one in stock at any of their locations of the dealership. If they do, they'll have that tomorrow and come out and get it installed. If they don't, they'll order it. It'll probably be here on Thursday. It is supposed to get super cold tonight, like 5 degrees. So I'm pretty confident the ground is going to freeze solid enough that we won't be able to do any tillage tomorrow anyway. No big deal. We probably also won't shell any corn. I don't know. Maybe I'll go down and look at the fields down there and see how much snow is on the corn and whether or not I think it'll go. I'm guessing not, so I don't really know what's going to happen tomorrow. We'll find out. I need to go run to the bank this afternoon, run some errands, so I'm going to go and do that. And I'm probably not coming back here. I'll just go home and spend the evening with my wife and kids. So we're going to call that the end of today's video. Not super exciting today, but that's okay. We had a big week last week. So have a good night, guys, and make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons. Find me on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook at Borderview Farms. See ya.